Do you feel run down, depressed and exhausted in these turbulent times? If this relates to you, then you need to keep watching. In this video, I will show you exactly how to take control of your life and your trauma by learning techniques that can help you maintain positive relationships, learn how to no longer listen to everybody else's judgment, and feel empowered in your own decision making. But what exactly is trauma? Trauma is the loss of connection to your body. Trauma doesn't have to be a large event like a divorce or a death. It can be something small like an operation or the lack of love from our parents when we are a child. As a human, we live with trauma in an entirely different way to our animals. For example, the prey animal experiences the rush of the chase when it's being chased by the saber-toothed tiger, but then can go back to grazing. If a person has a trauma, they struggle to go back to the normality after the event. And we're not able to understand how our autonomic nervous system processes that event. Have you ever struggled with meditation or participating in any other traditional types of therapy? Do you have a loss of memory, flashbacks and feel numb? These are all results of a trauma and the emotions that have not yet been processed. If you want to make changes to the way that you're feeling and move past those difficult life stumbling blocks, the first thing that you need to do is to accept that your trauma needs to be healed. You'll be taught how to do that in practicing simple, transferable activities that will allow you to closely focus on your body. You'll then need to learn how to process the emotion and let it go. You'll be learning the specific science of your emotions and also the brain and how they all manifest together. Alongside this, you'll learn how to process your feelings and understand your nervous system and how those emotions can be impacted by the trauma. It's okay to look back at the past traumatic events, but you cannot stay in that memory. Otherwise, the body will remain in that state of overwhelm. The reason why you'll be taught these things is because it will allow you to identify the role that trauma plays in your everyday life in overcoming the triggers and the flashbacks. My name is Dina Shale, and a few years ago I bumped into an old friend in the store who tragically lost her son in a car accident. She was struggling to overcome with the loss and process her emotions. So after a long conversation over our trolleys, we reconnected, and I spent the next few months with this friend working on processing her grief and building resilient skills to help her in her day-to-day life. Finally, she learned how to cry and to truly face the events that she couldn't face before. After spending time working alongside us, she was able to understand the benefits of my work. These steps we have put together and are now part of my 5-point process, the 5 steps. And the program is called Highway to Healing. And if you would like to learn more, please click on the button and this will take you to our free on-demand webinar training. In this training, you'll learn how to identify your triggers. You'll learn how to understand what you're feeling. You'll understand how your brain works and how it processes your memories. In doing this, this will help you to feel more in touch with your own thoughts and feelings. Understand why you feel the way you do and why you make decisions in the way you do. But this will give you a more harmonious future and it will help you on your own highway to healing.